Welcome in, everyone. Dan McGuire here from Right at Home in-home care and assistance here in Southern California in the Inland Empire. And today I wanted to talk about what happens when you're in a hospital and you got to get home, and how do you plan for that? Hospital to home, how to plan for it. What do you do? Luckily for all of you, Right at Home has an entire program dedicated to the specifics of transitioning from that hospital and getting you home safely. Some things to really look at first. Number one, you always got to talk to your doctor. Give them a real world element of what's going on in the home. All things safety, all things equipment, and always ask for things that you might need. A lot of the times, they're not really going to divulge all the different pieces that you can get for your home that could possibly even be covered under your insurance plan. Always communicate with your doctor first, because they're the ones who are going to prescribe those equipment and those pieces. It's called durable medical equipment, DME, and they're going to communicate that to your case or social worker. They're going to cover the care plan and the timeline of what and when to get you home. Whether they need somebody in the home to care for you, that's where we come in. And most of the time, if you want to get home sooner rather than later, let them know that you're going to have someone from Right at Home come out to the house and be with you to support you, to keep you safe, and to get you on the journey of recovery. Number two, take a look at your medication management. What kind of follow-ups with the pharmacy? What times of the day do you have to take your medication? I know that I've dealt with this with my own family. I had to go to my mother's house in the morning and help her separate all her medications and organize them so she was taking them appropriately. She would mix the colors all up and she would think she was taking what she thought was correct, and it wasn't. So she had to have supervision for her medication management. And that's what our care providers can do. Three, how are we going to get home? Are we expecting the hospital to just drive us home? Is there Uber for home from a hospital? No, because Uber and Lyft and all those other transportation companies, they don't have training when it comes to ambulatory assistance and safety supervision. They're just going to drive the car. Well, how do we get into that car? So here at Right at Home, we have a program where we'll actually come pick you up and take you home so they don't have to deliver you home in an ambulance. That we also do for free. So when you have a home care company, just being an ambassador for your health care to get you home, that's what you want. And that's what you want to convey to all the case managers at the hospital. Say you have a support system at the ready. So transportation, it's free. We'll get you home. We won't even charge you mileage or gas or anything like that. Take advantage of that support. 4, make sure you get an understanding of the timeline of care. Set goals for yourself. If you're doing recovery for physical therapy, don't just do it once or twice and think you're going to be okay, because the worst thing in the world is to go back into that hospital and have to stay there again for an unprecedented amount of time. We're here to help you coordinate all those pieces to get you from the hospital to the home. The key is you have to ask questions. You have to communicate with your doctor. And if you have a language barrier, or maybe you're hard of hearing, or visibility is suffering, that's where you call on a home caregiver from Right at Home to be there with you. That's your asset to getting you home safely and to make all the notes necessary to make sure that that care plan is set up so you can continue your success to recovery. Home care is a great solution to get you from the hospital to the home. And what you will learn is that those caregivers that are along your side, you're never going to want them to leave. That is how you get from hospital to the home. Thank you. For more information, please go to www.rahrancho.com.